There are 2,822 words asked in SSC exams of 2025. This is a collection of easy, medium, hard, every damn word asked in meanings, synonyms, antonyms, one word substitutes and everything. Of these, 85+% of the words are in Black Book, yet I would boldly say Black Book has clearly failed us, especially after increase in the difficulty of English papers in the exams of SSC. The failure of Black Book is clearly evident. So let's decode why Black Book failed us. Is it the problem with the source or the methodology? And to understand why Black Book failed us, we need to understand how our brain functions. Usually, when we see a new word, when we see something new, our brain develops certain connections and it builds some associations. These associations and connections are called as neural pathways. The stronger is the connection, the stronger is the association, the stronger would be the pathway and easier would be recollection. So our brain is not simply designed to recollect random sets of words. So in the exam, if you start Google searching your brain for isolated words and their meanings, our brain simply doesn't show up, it doesn't deliver the meaning. So what is the right way to learn? The right way to learn is you need to develop associations. For example, when I say demagogue is a person who is a misleading politician. All he does is lies, he is a rabble-rouser, he speaks garbage. When I say this, when you associate the word demagogue with an example, you will definitely remember it for a longer period of time and never ever will you forget what is the meaning of a demagogue. So, the right way to learn vocabulary is, along with the word, we need associations. We need to know the meaning, we need to build associations, and when such associations are built properly, it is very easy for us to understand, it is very easy for us to recollect vocabulary, and especially when the difficulty of papers has increased. For example, this is a question paper, this is a close test picked up from Steno exam of 2025. Look at the options: vacuous, cursory, or conjectures, fallacies. When options are like this, for example, this one, again, fallacious, presumptive, monochromatic. Here, we need to use these words. It is not about learning the meaning of this, we need to understand the application of these words. And when question papers are like this, and when RCs are like this, where we have difficult words right from the first sentence of RC, for example, proliferation, conduit, relegation of something, ostensibly democratizing, unprecedented dissemination of things into silos. When words are like this, when RCs are built like this, the need is not the meaning. The need is understand the word, understand the utilization of words, and this is exactly where Black Book clearly fails. Black Book is a compilation. It's a list of words. All we have is words arranged in alphabetical order, nothing beyond this. There are root words, and yet again, even in root words, words are arranged in alphabetical order. If this is the way to learn vocabulary, an Oxford Dictionary has got more number of words than a Black Book. Why not pick up Oxford Dictionary? Why not spend some more time in rote learning? And why not learn from Oxford Dictionary? For example, my mother tongue is Telugu and I can speak Telugu, Hindi, English, Kannada, and I can understand Bengali. None of these languages I have mugged up. When we don't mug up words of our mother tongue, why should we mug up from English? That's exactly what we want to change. That is the way in which we are learning the vocabulary. Our method, the methodology in which we are learning, and the source has to change. And the right source, my dear friends, is Word Power Made Easy. Seeing these flashy images to my right and to my left, please don't misunderstand that I am doing some promotion of the book. This book is there in the market since 1949. It's not today's book. It is there in the market even before I was born, probably my parents were born. This is a gold standard book which is used in all professional courses where they teach vocabulary, and this book is designed in the right kind of scientific manner in which we need to learn vocabulary. To build the right kind of associations, words are first grouped into context. Words are arranged based on their usage, and all similar words are arranged into sessions and there are 46 sessions. And to familiarize you with what the word is, they will teach you pronunciation, and the book asks you to read the word out aloud. When you read the word out aloud, you get familiarization. When you are familiarized, and when the word explains the meaning, the root, and it explains what the word is, how you use it, it is very easy for us to learn it. And after this, after they teach the words in a session, there are active recall based exercises. These exercises are designed in such a way that they force you to recall, to recollect the words multiple times within the same session. And the book is designed in a wonderful manner. Let me show that with the help of one session in the book itself. For example, this is the first session of the book. This session is all about the words of persons and personalities. So one category of words are grouped at a single place, and as we proceed further with respect to this session, the session starts over here, and for each word they give you such a wonderful long explanation. Once you read this, you will understand what the word is, and they give this kind of explanation for each word of the session. And in a session, they will not burden you with more than 10 words. At max, there could be 15 words where the words are being repeated. And after this, they will teach you how to use the words, and this is pronunciation. If you learn pronunciation, you will be familiarized with the words, and it will be convenient for us to use them as well. So along with the pronunciation, these are active recall exercises. There are match the following based on these questions. Then in some of the sessions, there are other tests as well. For example, this is a test to check whether you understood this word properly or not. So this book is designed in a very scientific manner to teach the vocabulary in the right format. But the question is this book enough? Well, if you are preparing for exams such as CHSL and MTS, this book is enough. 98% of the words of CHSL and MTS are present in this. It includes one word substitutes, meaning, synonyms, antonyms, everything. Words are in this. But for CGL, we need to do certain other things. In fact, for SSC 2026, I will tell you certain exercises, and I sincerely request you, please do those exercises. And let's take a look at what they are. Word Power Made Easy is the first step of the entire ladder. In the first step, please do all the 46 sessions of Word Power Made Easy. If you are a fast learner, it takes around 50 days. If you are learning slow, it takes around 75 days to learn it. Complete the book in the first place. Once you complete the book, the second step commences. The second step is, there are a lot of extra words in the book. The meaning of extra words is, when they explain a particular word, they give you a long explanation. They give you a long meaning of the word. In that meaning, there are so many new words. The second stage would be to pick up the new words that are there in Word Power Made Easy. Google what the word is, understand the usage of the word, and learn from those words. Along with that, there is one extra parallel exercise that I want you to do. The extra exercises pick up all the new words of 2025. And how do you get them? In our Telegram channel, I am posting a PDF. This is a PDF of all the words. This is a PDF of all the 2822 words, and the words are color coded. Color coded as in, red are those words which are most commonly known. We don't need any extra effort. Green are those words which are slightly difficult and which needs certain extra efforts. Now, after you complete Word Power Made Easy, and after you complete learning the extra words of Word Power Made Easy, then pick up the list. When you pick up the list, learn the list with the help of context. Learn them with the help of examples. When you are learning it, pick up each word and you write one example sentence. The next day, write one more example sentence. Relate the words. Build up context, and with the help of context, you can definitely master vocabulary. So for SSC exams of 2025, all you need is Word Power Made Easy, the extra words of Word Power Made Easy, and after that, the new words of 2025. Once these steps are completed, the last step that you need is practice. And to practice, you can straight away practice from 2025 questions itself. You don't have to go anywhere. By the time you reach this particular stage number 4, we will provide you practice questions. Don't worry about it. So the way is, start with word power made easy, proceed towards extra words, understand the context and learn new words. And in this entire process, I want you to do 3 things. Number 1, when you are reading the daily dossier of current affairs, recognize the new words. Whatever word that you learn from word power made easy, recognize it in the newspaper, relate it to the context, recall the meaning. If you do this active recall and proactive approach, you can master vocabulary very well. And this is more than enough to learn anything that is needed in vocabulary. Next, there is one very important announcement. SSC calendar of 2026 is released and the exam is much closer than what we have expected. There are so many doubts and there are so many questions as to what is the right kind of strategy or what is the right approach, when to start mocks, what kind of mocks do I write, etc. There are n number of questions. And to address all these questions, we are conducting a workshop. This workshop is for free. You don't have to pay anything. The workshop is held in Siddhi app. As a part of the workshop, you can interact with me, you can ask all your questions, and I will be present in the workshop and I will sit till the last man's doubt is addressed. So as a part of the workshop, we will discuss what is the right approach, what are the right strategies, how to do self-analysis, and as a repeater, what is the course correction that is needed, and for a beginner, what is a smart strategy. See you in the workshop.